You like her pictures. She looks pretty. The lighting was good that day. Her makeup was perfect. Lipstick on point, eyebrows on fleek. But she has no message to the world. And that's what thoroughly disappoints me. Because as a nation of youngsters with the power to change the world, we'd rather brag and boast about our latest designer watch, that new bag that we got, and all kinds of meaningless cheap imitation pearls. We're more bothered about the way that we look than the way that we think, more fussed about how to achieve that flawless contour than the interior things. The stuff that really matters, it doesn't really matter to us. As we're scrolling down our Instagram feeds, joining the latest fad, click or buzz. And I'm on there myself, and I am guilty too, part of a generation that is losing themselves to numbers of likes and followers and ego-appeasing commenters. It's easy to get lost, but I try to stay present, because I have a message to the world that must be delivered, and I hope that comes through the words that I write and the art that I make, because we were all given everything to create our own fate. And I am trying, not just for me, but for all of us. Because when I see legions of fans worshipping exterior beauty of people that are filling a painful void with selfie after selfie after selfie, something breaks inside, just a little bit more each time. Because that girl used to be me. But not anymore. I struggle to accept we live in such troublesome times, yet I'm probably more aware than most that we do, where thousands and thousands of youngsters are growing up being influenced by you. You, the girl who fulfills society's definition of beauty. And you, the YouTube prankster who sometimes really isn't even funny. But yet you have people admiring every step that you take, even if some of your Facebook photos are depicting a fake reality of your life, but the people are there. So I'm begging you, use your voice to do much more than just pouting into your front-facing camera with that "I am so sexy" stare. We literally have the power to change the world, and we all have a responsibility to each other. To every single man, woman, boy and girl, we each have a responsibility to our world. So listen, life is much more than makeup and clothes and looking how they tell you looks good. It's much more than getting the perfect angle of your morning coffee or even your post-workout butt. Do you hear me? It's much more than all of those things that we have been made to believe matter so much. It's so much more than all of those things that are making us lose touch with reality, with family, but most importantly, ourselves. Because the answers are all inside of us, but we've got to be willing to delve inside the vastness of space inside of us, where universes reside and where God is alive. And in the silence that you find, the universe will speak and tell you the things that you always did need. And the truth is, to change the world, we must at first change ourselves. And to change ourselves, we first need to learn to be. So, my brothers, my sisters, if you have a voice, use it. Don't let your ego be consumed by a system that just wants to abuse it. You are more than your external beauty, your car and your things. You are more than your name, your job and your wedding ring. We must educate ourselves to educate our youth, because if more of us were aware of the silence of our being and drowned out all of that mental noise caused by the pressures of a society to whom you are only ever a statistic, I think things could change, and I honestly believe that they could. And if I could save the entire world, don't you think that I would? But I know now, to change the world we must at first change ourselves. Imagine if we were all to do that. It's like we'd be living in a whole new realm. So what I'm saying today is, become the change that you wish to see. Wise words I live by from Brother Gandhi. Family, my beautiful family in humanity all around the world. To become the change, let us first silence our minds, accept our souls, and learn to just be B, B.